Hi everyone, Angus Campbell here, Monday the 19th of August 2024. Well, I'm back from an enjoyable holiday, quite a lengthy one, touring around France in the van. But now we're back in the fold, got the garden sorted out, so we can get back on the bikes, and we need to get cracking if we can and get this Bonneville sorted out, because we've got other plans. Yeah, we're doing a vid on the Bonneville. I know you want to see the Fury and see the next part of that, where we think we may have got the cam 180 degrees out on the auto advanced backplate, which I think is a problem. But we need to get this off the bench, so we're going to crack on. So, just to summarise then, where we last left it, we were starting to think about putting the exhausts on and beginning to connect up the absolutely awful wiring harness. I'll come back to that in a minute. But first of all, let's just talk about finishing and tidying up the engine top end. So I think, as Rick quite rightly pointed out, I've got a couple of things yet to do on the carbs. So I didn't appreciate this until I was told. I knew that there should be a circlip around this rubber, but that actually then clamps it onto another ring that screws onto the carb inlet there over those threads. And so we'd ordered those up before the holiday, and they've arrived. So there's a ring. It doesn't screw onto the carb, it just sits on top of the threads. Oh, I'll tell a lie. I think they are threaded. And there's the proper looking clamp for the rubber, if you like, but it's, you know, it's not white zinc, but anyway, it's all you could get. So there's that. And then at the front end, we needed some new clamps for the top of the pipes here for the headers. And yep, you go on eBay and you order some up, and they're the correct part numbers, and it actually says on it Triumph T140, and I'm not sure about the part number, but when I ordered these it was definitely for the right year of T140, made in Taiwan. As soon as they open up, you think, well, they're not the right diameter of a start, and they're shitty cast alley, light as a feather, absolutely bloody hopeless. So you know what? Go back on, do the job properly from a reputable supplier. Look at that, cast heavy chrome, proper bolts on them. Beautiful. Correct diameter, actually fit over the pipes. Hurrah. So we can put those on. So we really can crack on with the exhaust now, because also in the meantime, this evening what I've been doing is clean up the silencers with some chrome cleaner. Still got to do a bit more buffing, hence the haziness of it. You've got the balance pipe there. These clamps were on the balance pipe, and they're not original, but they're bloody good clamps actually. I'm quite impressed with those. And these are the clamps for silencer to exhaust pipe, and these are all in good nick, because I think Greg said that he bought these when he bought the bike and put them on. I think that's right. So we can do that. We've still got some bits and pieces cycle parts wise. So we've got the rear footrests and their mounts, and these are in a bit of a mess, so these need painting. And also the right hand footrest. So we need to get on with that. So we'll do a bit of prepping on that, and hopefully the weather won't be too bad tomorrow. Although, because we're sort of eastish, southeastish, and I think the weather forecast is that we're going to be pretty good, and it's going to be fairly reasonably warm. So we can get on with that tomorrow, but we'll do some clean up on that tonight. And then the other thing is, we've started on the wiring harness, and last night I was having a look at this, because you know the front end of it It just looks like Spaghetti Junction, and all these horrible bloody plastic covered connectors, including these. I mean, they are not bullets. And you know, all that palaver there just for one little idiot light. The horrible, horrible plastic covers. Anyway, I was at the point almost of throwing this in the bin because I don't like it. And I'm going to have to change a lot of the terminators on these wires for bullets, because certainly in the case of the handlebar switch wires coming into the headlight to connect up to some of this lot, they're bullets. They're not those. Where the hell they got those from, I do not know. So, you know, it's the old story of, you know, this is Lucas, you know, you can trust branded. Here we go. This is the sort of thing you get. Trust Lucas. But actually this stuff's, you know, made in Asia now. It's nowhere near the bloody same as the original stuff. And I nearly chucked this away in favour of another one, you know, another Trust Lucas, which is a T161. I don't know why I've got this in stock, but I have. That is a better quality one, although it's, you know, in the similar sort of box, etc. But it's got proper bullets on it, it's proper braiding, and it's just a better quality harness. But a lot of issues with this with respect to the fact that you've got extra gubbins on a T160, not least of which, you know, 3 cylinders, electric start, ballast resistor, other bits and pieces, and it would just be a waste of a good harness, I think. So I'm going to stick with this, and we're just going to have to spend time chopping it about a bit, I think. Probably explains, you know, why we're having trouble at this end originally. I think you remember, you know, there's that is to link, you know, the 2 coils. Trouble is, it ain't long enough. There should be another one here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. The yellow and black, similar thing. You know, you got about less than 3 inches there, and what you need is about 5. Ugh. Right, enough of that. Let's put this back there, and let's crack on and see if we can get the exhaust on. I don't think it's going to get in the way of too much. I'm just looking on this side because I've got to put the footrest on, but the footrest goes on there, so that's well above. Yeah, well above, so that's all right. We've got the, where are they? Down there, there they are. That and that are the 2 silencer hangers. So let's do that. Let's get on with do this car bits and pieces here, finish that off. Probably have to take the side panel off to do it, and then we'll get the exhaust on, and I'll bring you back then. Now she's beginning to look quite pretty. Right, so we got the inner ring on, the rubber on that, and its clamp on. I did one side with just taking the outer cover off and not the inner, but I don't recommend it, so I didn't do that the other side because it was difficult, because the rubbers just aren't quite pliable enough. But anyway, we got it on okay, and yeah, looks all right. And then the pipes are on properly now as well. So we've got the new header clamps all tightened up nicely. Well, I noticed as well that down here with the pipe clamps down here, they obviously didn't have the proper size bolts for this, because what I took off were these, and they'd used these bloody awful spacers, I think simply because they didn't have the right length bolt. I don't see any need for that at all. I'll check in the... Actually, let's have a look now. Doesn't seem to need spacers. Where are we? Exhausts. I might have to come back for this because I'm sure it'll be boring for you. Me just flicking through pages. I can never remember where everything is in the book. That'll be the last thing we find, no doubt. Yeah, I've missed them somewhere. Let me come back to that, I'll find out in a minute. But anyway, see, they've gone on really nicely there with no spacer. Pipes are nice and tight, beautiful. No slopping around the headers here, which is usually the case. Now, I haven't put the silencers on yet because you probably know why were screaming at me before. Because the hangers are held up here by the rear footrests. So I've got to get those cleaned up and painted, messed about with first. But I've started cleaning those up, and they're just about ready to paint. Just need to do a bit more on these. So tomorrow we can get on with that. It's rainy out there at the minute, but it's supposed to be pretty decent tomorrow. Now, getting a bit tired and just about had enough. Was thinking about doing a bit of wiring harness and beginning to get that lot into the headlight, but I shan't tonight. But there's a few other simple things we can do, such as we can get the indicators on at the back, and then that'll do us for tonight. So let me do that, and let me find the exhaust in the parts book just to make sure we're not missing a trick or anything with this. Oh, I've also tightened up the tacho drive, and that's left-hand thread. That was a bit sloppy. So yeah, pretty motor. There you go, found it at last, and woohoo, focus. There it is, no spacer there, straight on. And the clamp on the outside, and I've put it on the inside. All right. We'll have to change that. Not very clear. Anyway, it works. Anyway, that's done that. Okay, rear indicators. Right, here they are. They're cleaning up okay, which is fine, but I've forgotten that we've got some wiring disasters to attend to. So the only thing that can be happening there is that that's been rubbing on the rear tyre, on the inside of the mudguard. So we've got a bit of repairing to do. I've got spare wire, so I'm not going to just wrap a load of insulation tape around that. We'll undo this. Hopefully that's good about there. Chop it, solder on a new length of wire. And this one, well, what colour is that? What's that on the end? And that obviously goes all the way in, so I think we'll have to go all the way in with that one, find out what the bloody hell's going on. So that's a job for another day. Righto, I'm a bit tired, so we'll call it a day. We'll get back onto these tomorrow morning, then we can, once they're painted up, dried out, we can get on with the exhaust. While they're drying in that, I think we'll have a crack at the front end wiring. Some of it's going to go on okay. It looks a bit of a mess. I recognise where most of the stuff goes, actually, just from memory, having worked on these harnesses for donkey's years. One or two things were a bit of a bit of a challenge, but then we've got the very helpful diagram here, just reminding me where the colours do go, but it's a bit of a mishmash. But anyway, we'll sort that tomorrow. Okay, I'm rambling on. Anyway, looking good, cracking on again, and I'll see you all again soon. I'll publish this, and we'll crack on with the next video tomorrow on it. And maybe towards the end of the week, once we've got on top of the Bonnie, we'll do one on this and see if we can get that going on the Fury. Right, everybody, thanks as always for your interest. Thanks for any subscriptions and any comments. See you all again soon. Cheers. Bye-bye. Come on, video. Turn off.